Hello, I'm Greg Allen, the Executive Director of San Juan Safe Communities Initiative and producer of the Minding the Gap video series that highlights mental and behavioral health service providers in our area. You can find the Minding the Gap episodes on the San Juan Safe Communities Initiative website video blog or YouTube channel. September is Recovery Month, and I, along with other members of the Mental Health Task Force, would like to invite you to celebrate with us as we feature a few recovery stories from local citizens. You can find these stories each Tuesday morning in September on the San Juan County, New Mexico Mental Health Task Force Facebook page. Please help us spread the word by following the page and sharing any useful information you may find there or on the San Juan Safe Communities website at sjsci.org. There you can find a list of mental and behavioral health service providers and how they are currently conducting business. I encourage you to listen to these recovery stories. Some are short, some are long, but I assure you that the path was not easy for any of them, and the battle is not over as recovery is a part of their daily life.
Hi, I am Heather, and this is my recovery story. I figured when enough was enough, when I was at my worst by being really down and out and depressed, losing friends. When I said enough is enough, I was in a very dark place in my life. I was suicidal and depressed. All I was doing was making things worse in my life. I was losing friends to overdose and suicide, and I was heading down the same road. My relationship was very rocky, and I was missing out on things with my daughter.
What's going on?
Yeah. I almost lost my daughter. I wasn't allowed to have her at the shelter anymore because they said I hit her and I did not. And my daughter means everything to me.
So then you said there were three, right? So do you remember anything from the second?
Access kind of opened my eyes, and hearing Sue's story a lot and being pushed to talk, because I didn't ever talk about my problems. I like to help everyone with theirs, but I don't like to talk about mine. But when I started talking, it kind of helped me in my recovery, and that was a really long recovery. I was actually clean for 3 years off of that. And I started my own NA group in Florida and everything, my dad's town. The third time I tried, it was more the whole just losing everything, and everything that I wanted to do and wanted to be when I got older, I wasn't gonna achieve if I kept getting high. All the stuff I want to do, or I want to show my daughter because she's failing in school, show her that you can do good and you have to do good in school to make it. The only way I could do that is if I actually go back to school and get my GED and try and make it myself. The most important thing is to save. I don't want to see anyone else go down the same road I did. I don't want my daughter to go down the same road. Kind of stop that addiction process with me and not let it go forward with my kids. What helped me the whole time, every time, was the well NA and the stuff I learned when I was on treatment court. And this last time mainly is the DTR helped me, because I look at it as I have to work on my mental illness, because if I slack on that, then my addiction comes back. So I take care of mental illness and bye-bye addiction. That's how I look at it. Counseling and having my goals and actually following through on my goals. Making that a priority instead of everyone else being a priority. I actually put myself first instead of everyone else first. This go round. This is the last go round. Never again. What I've done is help my friends out when they make that decision to talk about their mental health or their addiction. They call, and I usually just go over and I'll talk to them or just hang out with them and get their mind off of something, whether it be something about their mental illness or something about their addiction and cravings. We usually just keep our minds off of it. Even though I was worried that it would actually cause me to have cravings and probably go back out, but I think I have more of a mindset that I'm not going to no more. Because I can't let everyone down that has seen me get better. The advice that Heather now would give Heather then would be to pull your head out of your ass and just stop. And just so that I can remember that every time I look in the mirror, I even put it on a sticky note and put it in the corner of my mirror that I will see every day. So that way I have a daily reminder to never go back out and to keep my mental health in check. Yeah, I learned the sticky note thing from Access. I believe it was at Access when I learned about it. And I always put myself down and say that I'm overweight or I'm not pretty enough or I'm not perfect or I'm not smart enough. And I had a couple of people in Access that I was in that group with that said they used to put sticky notes up all the time. Well, I had to write something down every day that I was in there. One of the ladies that I slept across from, she made me write something down positive every day that I was there. And tried to get me to talk, and I just couldn't, but the sticky note thing helped me make it through Access. And it helped me make it through even after that when I got out of Access and got my daughter back. She does that on occasion. Jail-based treatment. Access is jail-based treatment. I relapsed, had the choice of actually having 24 hours in jail or 60 days in Access. And I chose 60 days in Access, not thinking that it was jail-based and that I'd have to wear red for 60 days. But I learned a lot in there. Even though I didn't participate, I still listened and still read and did everything we were supposed to. And took it all in and put it all in my little toolbox that they teach you about. But Access is a good program, and I'm happy that we have it because it's helped a lot of people out. What helped me on my path to recovery was DTR meetings once a week. I also started attending counseling on a weekly basis and building a relationship back with my daughter with a group counseling, mother-daughter kind of counseling. And then what keeps me going on my path to recovery, the relationship that I have with my daughter and the goals that I have in my life now. I didn't get clean for my daughter, I got clean for me. But my daughter's like she's like my rope that you use to rock climb. And she helps me every step of the way, and I help her every step of the way.